Hey, what's going on, guys? A Crazy Glecker here, bringing you episode 12. Long waited, actually. It's been quite a while since I've made a video. Well, not really a while, probably a week. Haven't really been busy. I've been kind of busy with work and things like that, like university and stuff. But my capture card just stopped working for a bit, and it wouldn't connect to my computer, and I just kept trying it and trying it each day, and it finally worked. So today, you're going to get 2 episodes, actually. I'm going to put up 11 and 12. So if you haven't seen 11 up, 11's going to be up. Just to, get this season rolling here. Hopefully we get the Stanley Cup, because I have a few series I'm thinking of putting up, and I'm not going to spoil it here, but I have a lot of series that I'm actually really excited to show you guys. So, anyways, we face Arizona today. Yeah, 29, 43, and 4. They aren't clearly that good, but never underestimate your opponent. Now, something that I really have forgotten to do is look at the other team's players. I forgot to do that for you guys. No wonder you guys hate me. Holy shit. I haven't even gone to look at the other players. Yeah, they're the Arizona Coyotes right now. Where are they there? It's kind of weird seeing them at the front. So, it's basically just like regular players. I know they have Gagne, Gormley. He's going to be good. Stone, of course. Wow, elite. That's... Huh. I didn't know that. Yeah, like, they just don't have any offense. Their defense actually isn't too bad. They do have they have a really bad third line of defense. But, like, Ekman Larson and them, they aren't too bad. But yeah, their offense really kills them. As you can see, they're all really not very good. 86 is good. But then that's pretty much it. The rest are, 81s, 80s. Just not good enough for... like an NHL team, really. But anyways, don't underestimate them. They might be good. Mike Smith is a good goalie. In this game, he actually is a good goalie. And in real life, he played for Canada in the World Series, so that was pretty good. But looks like they don't have him in net right now, so that's good for us. Oh yeah, wait, let's take a look at our lines first. Just to, refresh you guys since it's been a while. Oh yeah, well I'll put up episode 11 up today too, or I did. But anyways, so we have Atkinson, 81 overall, but look at that Deking, he's like a Gagne. Like, he looks like he's shit, but he's actually good. Kane, Ennis is now in center, and for anybody who's skeptical, his faceoffs are 75, which is actually average, so don't worry about that. We've got Hanzus, third line. Should be fourth line, but his faceoffs are, like, tremendously good. So that's awesome to have him there. Gringorenko in. McCormick out. Obviously, we want the... what's it called? Depth. Yeah, we want the skill. We want the skill. Kincaid in. I don't know why Hackett was in there. Kincaid's... Obviously, if you missed the last few episodes, he proved to be a really, really good backup goalie in his time needed, and I'm really glad we got him. As you can see, 15 wins and 23 games played with a 9.07 save percentage and 2.881 goals against average, which isn't very good when you look at it, but that's because he came from a team that actually wasn't doing very well, which is the New Jersey Devils, so that's good. Then we have Kincaid. He was tremendously good with us. I think he lost like 2 or 3 games out of like 15. So not 15, but like probably 10. So that was good. That was great. And then Foligno, Giunta. Giunta's the question mark as of late. Hodgson, I think we're gonna keep. I mean, he does have good deking. He just never gets it done. I know you see 18 goals and 37 assists, but look at that plus minus. 13. He just doesn't get it done as well as, an 81 overall, who's a lot better. An 83 overall, who clearly is a lot better. Like, you do expect these out of these guys, but I mean, look at Tyler Ennis and Kane. Kane needs a lot better defense. We need somebody like Jesus on the second line just to back up these two here. These two have had a bad plus-minus from the start, so we really need to find someone who's going to be like Jesus, but be able to play on the second line. You know what I mean? But Jesus' line, not bad. Not good, but not bad. They're not really any scores on that line. I mean, Gianta's getting old. I'm pretty sure his stats aren't that bad, though. 87 deking. He's quick. He's just too easy to hit down. He can't really stay in the slot that long. And then the fourth line actually gets it done. I know Grigorenko was on that second line. That's why his plus-minus is so bad. But the second line, like, look at this. Zach Delp with a plus-minus of +2. Goals 8. Like, 8 goals in the fourth line. 8 goals in the fourth line. That's pretty nice. That's actually not bad. So when we go to defense, pretty much the same. George is our best defenseman, obviously, has the best plus-minus on our team, which is... Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, wow. Okay, but still, a plus-minus of 1 is really good in the first line. That's pretty good. Bogosian, you kind of expect that from him, but look at his assists. That's great. Andre Mazzaros could be better. I mean, everybody can't be a plus. That's true. But I mean, a plus-minus of 11. That's not really second line material. So, anyways, Nick Schultz, great pickup. Clearly, he's really good for our team. He's a plus-minus of +5. He didn't come like that either. I think he had a minus of like 7 or 8. So that's great to see that. And yeah. 29 shots, 26 penalty minutes. I mean, he's not a fighter. He's not a fighter. No, not at all. Just a good defensive defenseman. Now, Mike Weber, he's a fighter, yeah, but he's good. He's actually really great to have. A good asset, a good third line defenseman, and we'll definitely keep him throughout the years because he's turned out to be really great. With a plus-minus of 6 is the best on the team. 13 assists, and he has 2 goals and like 53 penalty minutes from fighting. That's great. Thomas Hickey was an okay pickup. He wasn't great pickup, but clearly, 8 assists with a plus-minus of -2. That's not the worst of the team, actually. That's pretty good considering. So, hopefully Thomas Hickey gets better. I don't think he does, but hopefully he does. Mason, he's been doing great for our team. He didn't do very well in Philadelphia, so we brought him here. We basically just changed the whole goalie scene up here. Put Mason and Kincaid in. But anyways, enough about the team. Let's get this game started. Hopefully Arizona doesn't prove too much of a problem. We're in the running. I think we're in the wild card spot. So these games are obviously really important to us. And if we win 2 games, like, we'll probably be up in 12th. 13th or 14th, depending on how many games they win too. So hopefully we make the playoffs this year, because I want to get some really good what are they called? Modes out. I want to get some good. God, I forget the name. What's it called? It's series. Good. Finally. Series. I have some really good series I think you guys are really going to like. So hopefully we can get this thing ended here. If not, we're going to keep going. Jobing Arena. Alright, let's get this thing started. So, what do we got here? We want to get Coach. Sounds good. And you know what I thought I was going to do? Next year, I might just sim the entire, because I've seen other GM modes out throughout the YouTube scene here, and it seems people just sort of, like, if they have NHL on Xbox 360, obviously you can just sim the game and it shows everybody, but if you sim the game here, you can't see, right? So, I don't know, maybe we could just sim the entire first. Wow, that was a crazy save. We could sim the first part of the season. Sim the first part of the season, like sim, and then maybe play a game, and then sim the second part of the season, and then just go straight to playoffs. Because if we don't make the playoffs as a team, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, we want to see the playoffs. And then once the playoffs come, we'll watch almost every game. I mean, I just want to tweak it a little bit. I think every game would be a little much, especially if we make it to the Stanley Cup final. But I mean, every other game probably. I mean, every home ice game maybe. I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. Definitely the Game 7. But yeah, because I mean, the playoffs are really where it's at. I mean, once we see the stats, it doesn't really matter how our team does. We'll just basically pick a team to play in the season, pick 2 teams or 3 teams to play, and then end it there, and then just go straight to playoffs if we make it. So yeah, I'll definitely watch, or if we get to see it. Wow, that was crazy. That was good passing by our team. And was that Hodgson? Hodgson's proving he's not really a question mark anymore and wants to stay. That was nice passing by the second line. Nice passing by Kane, Ennis. Ennis is a really good playmaker. Like, instead of just shooting it, passes it over. Hodgson snipes it. McKenna's in net? Ooh, that's tough. Why is he in net? They have a lot of good netminders. Well, not a lot, but like they have a really good prospect coming up. He's going to be a starter for sure. I forget his name. All you Arizona fans must know, but yeah, he's going to be really good. I don't know why he's not in. He must be injured. Must be an injury. I should have checked if there's an injury. But anyways, so back to my modes. I was thinking of, I know spoiler, yes, but I was thinking of doing a series just like 2BC does, 2BC Productions does, where it's like a GM mode, except I play as, like, say, the centerman, and then it switches throughout. I think he just plays as centerman. I forget. I've only seen 1 or 2. But, yeah, I might start up a series just like that where, you know, I play center, and then I play left wing, and then I play right wing, and then I play right D, and then I play left A, and then I even play goalie. So we'll try that out, see if everybody likes it. If you like it, I'll do it again. If you don't, obviously I won't do it again. But, yeah, and it'll be just like a GM mode where I do everything just like a GM mode. And then I also wanted to just do a regular GM mode, but again, like I just said, if we obviously don't make the playoffs now and win the Stanley Cup or whatever, then I will not do it. But if we do, then I will definitely... Wow, that was tough. I don't know where the defense was there. That was tough. That was tough. Mason had no way of getting that. But I'm trailing off here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I will sim the regular season mostly. Yeah, see, Mazzaros just... We gotta trade. We gotta give up on Mazzaros. What the hell, man? Like, hit him. What are you doing? Do something. Might need to trade Mazzaros. He's an 83, so we might get something good out of him. We've got all those great prospect defensemen, so... Mazzaros is the new question mark for sure. Same with Giunta. But anyways. Yeah. Just basically, like... I think I'll just sim the regular season. See how that goes. If you guys don't like it, tell me in the comments, please, because I'll stop doing it. But I don't think those games really matter, especially if we only watch 2 or 3. So if we watch 2 or 3, then we really get the gist of what's happening, especially if we look at the stats anyways. And obviously the playoffs are all that matters, so... I tried to get NHL 14 on the 360, but even with EA Access, you still can't get it for... It's like $40 still. Like, no, there's no way. I'd rather just wait for NHL 16, see if they better have simming in that. That's just horrible. I was watching a couple of YouTubers' predictions on NHL 16, and it's not good. And honestly, I don't blame them. I think the same thing. NHL 16 is just going to be another game. They're going to introduce new game modes. They're going to say, oh yeah, these game modes are completely new. These game modes are completely new. It's going to be game modes you had since like NHL 94. Like, it's going to be stupid. It's going to be dumb like that. Like, are they not having shootouts? I'm not sure, but if they don't, then like that's fucked. Like I don't know why they wouldn't just put, you know, the shootouts in. It's easy. It doesn't take a lot of time, but Apparently they can't handle it, so. And that was nice playing by our team. Defense kind of crumbled a bit on that goal. I don't know where Mazzaros was there. Let's see it. Georges was on. Like, Georges was great. Playing the guy to the boards. That was an awesome play. But then you got the pass off, which happens. If they're a good player, you know what happens. The pass comes off, whatever. There's nothing you can do. But the defenseman should have had the guy in front of the net. Alessio isn't a big guy. Not at all, actually. He's a small guy. Mazzaros could have been slapping him around like it was nothing. But instead he waited, and there you go. Goal against. Nothing really Mason could do about it except sprawl, but he couldn't even sprawl. It was pretty much done. There goes Atkinson's tremendous speed. Couldn't do anything with it. That's all right. Ekman Larsson's a really good defenseman. See, like, why would you allow that pass? Why wouldn't you cut that passing lane? Maybe that's, like, Bogosian's defensive awareness is good, but... Oh my god, that was a sick deke. That was sick. Please score. Oh, that sucks. That was a sick deke by Molson. But anyways, what was I going to say? Yeah, they need to... The defensive awareness of Bogosian needs to be better. I don't think he's a first liner. But he is. In real life, he's totally a first liner. But in the game, for some reason, he just doesn't have that defensive awareness we would hope. So maybe he'll be relegated. Maybe he'll be relegated, and we'll get somebody better for Mazzaros. We'll see how it goes. I just don't think he's good enough. We know what we need. We need somebody like a Regier. Like a Robin Regier. Like somebody who's a really good, first line defenseman. That's what we need. Like that Weber, our third line defenseman, who's really good, our best plus minus actually. He just isn't good enough for the first line. He's great on the third line. Great actually. Like tremendously. You saw, like he has the best plus minus on the team. And he's a great defensive defenseman, but he's just not first line material. And that's just what we need. We need somebody like Weber, who's a great defensive defenseman, to go alongside that. Oh, that was bad. That sucks. That Gianta too. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, we need somebody that's like great in the first line, but that can complement George's ability to just do well. But anyways, so that was Ekman Larsson. Like, yeah, that stuff happens, but EA, like, really? Like, that stuff happens in real life, yeah. But he passed it to the wall. I don't know. Just some stuff that happens. It's not right. Some of the EA logic happens. So, anyways, here's Big Bad Alessio. Apparently, they can't stop him. Oh wow. Okay, maybe I saw Alessio. I was GM of the Coyotes before, and Alessio isn't that good. I don't know why. For some reason. So this is the fourth line. See, like this is probably the most we've been in their zone. Probably the most we have, and they got a penalty for us. Nice. And it's probably George, or not George, it's Gianta. Yeah, see, like, he's so little in front of the net. He gets pushed around too much, but you see that? Sometimes it does work for us. Usually it doesn't, though. But sometimes it does, as you can see here. But anyways, yeah, like the fourth line, you see that passing play, they're keeping possession in the zone. For a fourth line, that's great. I know it's only the Arizona Coyotes, and I'm sorry, Arizona, for saying that statement, but honestly, like, they're not totally shit. I mean, they do have some good prospects, for sure. Max Domi, Gormley, all those guys, Stone. I mean, they're going to be great. So, and that Vatanen, is that him? Vatanen? I know, does it start with a V? I don't know. You know what, I can't think of it right now, but Kane just, like, totally took out McKenna. Tried to. Let's see that hit. I want to see the hit. Oh, yeah. Kirgensen isn't even a hitter, and it was Vitale too. Wow, Joe Vitale just got rocked. Hansel's a guy I want to. Hansel would be great, great, great. He's just like a Hanzus, great in the face-off circle. What kind of shot was that? Great in the face-off circle, great defensive player. Like an 87, he's really good. Like obviously he's no Taves, he's not a two-way player like that, but he would definitely be like a great gritty player to have. Wow, another great goal by Ennis, or another great move by Ennis. Wow, that was a snipe. Moore's like, what's going on here? Gergensen's from. All right. That was good. That was a nice snipe. I like that. Yeah, I don't know what McKenna was thinking there. He just got outclassed for sure. Anyways, talk about it. Talk about it, Ennis. Talk about it. All right, fourth line on. Let's see how they do against Gagne. Gagne, Arcabello, they're great. They're good players, especially Gagne. He has like 90 deking, even though he's an 82 overall. He's great. Great player. See, look at that. They're getting shots, and they still have the puck now. Like against players who are like double their stats. Not double. Okay, maybe like 20% better. Maybe a little more than 20%. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking now. But they're better. They're a lot better. Let's just say that. People like Arcabello and Moss, they're good. They're good players. They held them off, and they had a few shots, too. There's Atkinson's speed, obviously showcasing there. Really glad we picked him up for, like, next to nothing. Just like a second round, like in 2018, which I'm surprised at. Pretty sure the trading's on hard. I don't know why they would do that. It's another thing. They should think twice about doing that kind of stuff, but whatever. Works for us. Oh. Still the second period. Up 2 goals. Schultz clearly shouldn't be taking shots from there, but that's alright. McKenna actually isn't that bad of a goalie. Seeing how many shots he's taking right now? Actually, I'm going to see right now. Like 16 shots. That's 13 saves. That's not bad. Especially for the game. I'm sure... what's it called? Kincaid. I'm sure he's a lot better, obviously, but... Well, that was a crazy goal. That was good. I think he scored from like the hash marks. See, Cam Axton was a great pickup. He was like awesome. A really good pickup. I don't know why he's worth so, like, he's worth almost next to nothing. We got him for like a second round pick, that's it. And clearly he's proved to be really good. So, first line material for sure. For sure. So, that's great that we got him. He's quick. Look how small he is. He like gets into those zone areas and just has a great snapshot too. Yeah, Arizona's we're looking to rout Arizona right now. It's bad. But you never know. Game's not over. Definitely 3 goals scored in the third period. We scored 3 goals in the second period. How come they can't score 3 in the third? Actually, with plays like that, they probably can. But you never know. Bodker is really good, and same with Korpikoski's pretty good too. But Hansel and Bodker, they're like a really good combo. So you better watch them, shut them down. Hansel, see, like, they're being shut down by this first line here. Yeah, that shot had nothing. There was nothing going on there. There, Atkinson's already at the blue line. He's just so quick. He just knows where to go. See Bogosian's big shot here. Wow. I'm surprised he saved that. Bogosian's like massive shot. I'm really surprised that McKenna can save that. And I don't think he's that bad. I think the more goalies have, like, with... That was a good save. With, the more goalies have, like, with... like, experience, I think it doesn't matter. Like, if you put in Habby Bolin, like, if you sign him as a free agent, put him in the net, he'll be just as good. Some days, he'll be just as good. And I think that's just actually like any goalie. What am I saying? I mean, Mason has his good days, has his bad days. You just need to work around that. Yes. 4-1. Let's go, boys. 13 minutes left. Third line actually has been pretty good, too. They've been pressing quite a bit. I'm happy with their playing style. Happy with what they're doing. Mazzaros, not happy with you. Schultz, very happy with you. Schultz has been doing great. Weber, same thing. Fourth line has been great. Yeah, see, Hanzus just doesn't have that third line shot we need. We can't have Foligno, Hanzus, and then Giunta, because all three of them just aren't that good of scorers. Giunta's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great player, but he's just too little to be like a great scorer, you know what I mean? And obviously every team can't have a great scorer on the third line, but always shoot for it, you know? See if we can get one. Like, look what we got for Atkinson. Like, say we had a second or first or second line right winger that was okay. Then that'd be great. Then we could shoot Atkinson right down to the third line. He'd be a great third liner. So, we'll see what we can figure out. See what we can do here. Is this our fourth line? Yeah. Fourth line on fourth line. Oh, wow. That was actually good. If he had hit the net there, that would have been in, for sure. Wow. Vitale. He's having some bad luck there, for sure, but Dalp is quick. Got that quick shot on. That was close. For sure close. Split the D. That was great. Great rush. I feel like our team is going offense now, which is great. Remember, we just couldn't score when we had that drought. We had that, I don't even know how long it was, but we weren't doing very well. And just because we weren't scoring, we had our goalies were okay. They were good enough. Good enough. And just couldn't do it. That's why I got Mason and Kincaid. They started to do it. So that was good. Thank God we got some, offense going, or else this team would have just gone to waste with great offense too. With Atkinson, Molson, Ennis, Kane, Bogosian, Georges, great offensive players that just weren't scoring. So I'm glad we turned it around. Even Hodgson, great offensive player. All right, switch it up, switch the lines. That's good. That's good. Sorry, boy. It's early. Oh yeah, let's see his speed. Come on, breakaway. I don't even think we've seen a breakaway yet. Like a true breakaway. Oh, come on. If he didn't block that, he should have scored these. Come on. These great shots on net. Get these shots on net. They're blocking a lot, eh? Is this Schultz? Oh, I want to see Schultz shoot that. Oh, yeah. Yes, Atkinson. Yes. Finally, shoot at that net. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. It'll eventually go in, and that's great. Great to see. Cam Atkinson. He's young, too. He's only like 24, 25. It's great. Awesome. Great pickup. I'm so glad we got him. Even though it's like 5-1, he's the second goal. He's an offensive guy. It's great. Puts it away. Alrighty. It's funny, like he's honestly, EA did really well with the faces, but he is one guy that doesn't look anything like him. Anything like his face, so that's kind of funny. But EA did do well with the faces. But his just looks completely different from what he actually looks like. You know what's weird? When you draft a guy from the draft and you can't see his face, and you're like, oh, yeah. And then he just like somehow just like gets on your, like say he's like a top 9 forward, and he finally gets onto your roster, and you're thinking he's like this like white regular guy, and you look, he's like the blackest guy you could see, or like he's like the most Asian guy you can see, or like just something like that. It's so funny. Like, not saying that's funny that Asians or black people are in the NHL, don't get me wrong, but like it's just funny when you draft a guy and you expect him to be this, you know, completely different. Like, say you expect him to be black and you turn out he's like the whitest guy you see. It's just funny when they have no faces, and then you finally get to see them on the ice. It's weird. Anyways, awesome playing. We completely routed them. Honestly, I had no doubts, but you never know. I mean, they won 29 games, so clearly some people didn't do well. But yeah, awesome goals. See, there's another. That was a snipe. A snipe. Quite far out, so that was awesome. Those are Atkinson's 2 goals right there. Wrist shot's clearly his weapon of choice, but wow, that was bad. Once they did that their confidence just like plummeted, and then it was over from then. So we outshot them. You know, we outhit them. Time on attack was higher. Passing was better. Power plays were better. Face-offs were better. But, you know, 10-12 wasn't bad. It's because of not Hanzus. Sorry, that's on our team. Hansel. Hansel is a great player, but I'm sure they won't give him up. For sure they won't give him up. Or they'll take a lot to give him up, and it's not worth it. I'm glad we have Hanzus. We'll take him. Gergensons has been he always assists every goal. He's crazy. He's a great playmaker. Same with Ennis. Ennis is great because he scores and he's a good playmaker, so that's awesome to see. If you look at the box score here, we were away. Yeah, most people are a plus. Let's see here. Wow, 4th line's a minus. Huh. That's surprising because they had a lot of shots on net. Huh. That sucks. But anyways, look at these. Gergenson's a +3. Molson a +3. You know, 2 assists. You know, 1 assist. Ennis, Atkinson. Schultz even got an assist. That's great. Kane got an assist. Hodgson, that's great to see him get a goal. Georges, 2 assists, like usual. Gianta with a nice goal. That's awesome to see. The rest of these. Weber, another +1. Like, he's like unstoppable. Shooting percentage was great too. Let's see who shot the most. Probably who had the most shots here. Oh, usually it's Gianta has the most shots. Usually like peppers the net, but today it's Atkinson, and with a 40% shooting percentage with 5 shots. That's really good. Oh yeah, let's look at these face-offs just to see. Just to see here. So Hanzus, see, 57. He had the most face-offs taken. 57%. That's not bad. Gergensons is a really good face-off man as well. Grigorenko, we gotta change him. Maybe it's his fault. Maybe he lost that face-off and they shot it right in. Maybe it's Delp's and not Delp and what's his name, D'Amigo's fault at all. Anyways, boys, that's all I got for you. I'm glad I'm doing these again. I'm glad I got my capture card working. And next, what is it? Is it Thursday? Tuesday? Well, whatever day it is. Expect a video on Tuesday or Thursday. And once this series is finished, I might change up those dates. I might have more time on my hands to make videos, so maybe that day will change. Who knows? But anyways, boys, thanks a lot for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Like that, or hit the like button if you like the video. And we'll catch you next time, guys.